Hello, friends. Welcome to today's daily devotion. I'm Kerry Wood, pastor of the Goldston Methodist Church in Goldston, North Carolina. We are in Chatham County, right in the center of the state. And if you are anywhere geographically close enough, I invite you to come join us in person for worship this Sunday. We are going to have a wonderful time together, but we still have today's daily Devo to enjoy together. We're looking in 1 John chapter 4, continuing to unpack this idea of love. So today it's 1 John 4, starting in verse 19 and reading through verse 21. Hear now these words. We love because he first loved us. Whoever claims to love God yet hates a brother or sister is a liar. For whoever does not love their brother and sister whom they have seen cannot love God whom they have not seen. And he has given us this command. Anyone who loves God must also love their brother and sister. You know, it's all fine and dandy to talk about love in a theoretical sense, to describe this in kind of esoteric terms, but John doesn't let us get away with just sticking to that level. John gets this pragmatic and practical. John keeps going around in circles and describing things, and as he goes through that circle, as he repeats something that he's already touched on before, he just makes it a little bit deeper, a little bit stronger, a little bit more pragmatic and practical. And here he says, look, folks, loving God, it's shown by loving your brother, your sister. And he's not talking about just brothers and sisters related by a common mother or father, or brothers and sisters related through some kind of a legal process of adoption or fostering. He's talking about the engagement that we have with the people we know and the people we engage even if we don't know them. John is telling us that knowing God's love and claiming to love God requires us to demonstrate love to all the people that are around us. And I really wish he hadn't done that, because can you relate to this? Sometimes loving someone is hard. There are some people, it's just difficult. Can we just lay it out there? I have had encounters with people, both from a very casual and limited sense, that just rub me the wrong way. And I've also dealt with people that I've known for a while, sometimes known them for many, many years, and something will happen and that relationship dynamic is like, oh! And it makes it hard to love. What do we do in those kinds of situations? Well, we have to let it go. We have to be forgiving people. And to forgive someone means you don't hold the emotional baggage of that situation. So whether it's the person who's driving erratically and cuts you off on the freeway and you want to shake your fist and yell obscenities at them, let it go. Even if it is a person that you thought was a good, dear friend and they've suddenly betrayed you, you've got to let it go. Give it to the Lord and say, Lord, I need your love for that person right now in a big, big way. This is how we can describe and experience loving our brother and sister. We don't hang on to the negatives. Now, sometimes letting go of the negatives also means letting go of the relationship, sometimes for a period, sometimes for forever. That's up to God to help you work your way through how the best way of loving someone will be. But whether the relationship is healed and made stronger, or the relationship is severed and you move on and therefore become stronger, either way, you have to let it go. Anyone who loves God must also love their brother and sister, or we don't really love God, and we're lying. Lying to ourselves, lying to others, lying to the Lord. With all apologies to Frozen, we must let it go. And I'll see you tomorrow for our next daily devotion.